Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. I fucked up. We need another chestnut. And... hold on, I just want to see if I have one. We don't have one. So... we need one. I'm gonna go get that one, then we'll actually continue on with the main story. By the way, bring Absol. Absol helps. It helps having a third party member. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna cut if we get anything interesting, which I hope, I really hope, because there are things in that dungeon that start showing up, and I like them. Okay, I don't need you. But I will cut, and unless anything interesting happens, I will be back in a bit. Yeah. Oh, it finally happened! It finally happened! This is a monster house. This is the single most deadly thing in the game. This is a horde of enemies. These guys are mean motherfuckers. Basically, the gimmick is when you enter a room now, in this dungeon exclusively, there's a small chance that, basically, it'll just spawn a bunch of enemies. These can range from menial and tedious to, Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Because I have at times where I've just gotten in a monster house and gotten killed. It's incredibly brutal. Also, there's a TM there. They tend to show up, at least I feel like they tend to show up, when there is a rarer treasure in a room. Ah, trapped. That's not too bad. But it's useless to me! Also, it changes the entire floor music, so it's kind of cool. And yes, you can have multiple monster houses on one floor. And yes, it is just as mean as it says. As it sounds, not as it says. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some chestnuts. I need a bunch of them, apparently. And I'll be back. And finally, it's completed. Finally, the day has finally come. Nicole, it's finally finished. Our Titans Rescue Team base. Woo! This is so cool. I can stare at it forever. Our rescue team base is so cool. The way it looks like you is a nice touch, Nicole. We all worked very hard. It was very hard, but it was worth it. Wah, Buffett! Everyone, thank you. Say there, there's something I want to ask. If this rescue team base is finished, does that maybe mean you won't bring us peeled chestnuts anymore? Well, what do you think? We don't need to keep working on the base anymore. To our Mankey gang, thanks for everything. They want the nuts. What? Oh, whoa, what are you doing? Stop that! They want the chestnuts. As a result of everyone's desperate efforts to stop the Mankey gang, the rescue team base was saved. As for the Mankey gang, they promised to keep from rampaging. In return for more peeled chestnuts, they returned to their forest. And that is how the chaotic renovation of the rescue team base came to an end. That was about 20 minutes of recording. This is going to be 2 minutes into the video.
2 hours later.
The next morning, About time. Wow, another earthquake. I guess it settled down. There have been a lot of earthquakes lately. Oh, already awake, Nicole? There was another earthquake earlier, right? There have been so many, I can't get a decent night's sleep. Hey! Hey, Lombre, what's up? We need you out the square. Everyone's gathering there. Is there something wrong? I'm not really sure. Shifttree's calling everyone out. He's getting the other rescue teams to come. Nicole, let's go! Wow, look at all the Pokemon! Looks like they sent out a lot of rescue teams for help. I've seen some pretty famous leaders from faraway places. That Shiftry, I wonder what he's planning to do with all these rescue teams. Can I get everyone's attention here? It's not my style to get it up in front of everyone like this, and... Sorry, this isn't the time for that. There's big trouble! Alakazam's team went underground, but they haven't returned. What? Is that true? Yes, unfortunately. Alakazam led his team underground to quell Groudon, and that's it. We haven't heard anything from them. To be honest, we have no idea what became of them. No idea? How is that possible? This is Alakazam you're talking about. But they haven't come back. That's for real. That's right, it sounds as if Groudon is out of our league. What? It's that tough? This Pokemon named Groudon? Why don't you go underground and see for yourself? Huh? You gotta be kidding me! There's magma flowing everywhere underground. I'd burn up if I went anywhere like that. Quiet, please! Be quiet! There's no denying that it is dangerous underground. It's not a place where just anyone can go. That's why I asked so many rescue teams to gather today. I propose that a special team be formed by choosing the best of the best. Who will step forward? Who among us will be the heroes to take on the challenges underground? Don't bother, you guys. What's with you? Can you get out of the way? You guys have gotten a lot tougher, that's for sure, but there's plenty of tougher Pokemon out there. Will no one step forward? I'll go. Whoa, it's Blastoise. You mean Team Hydro's Roughneck Blastoise? Those water spouts on his back can rocket water so fast that it punches through thick iron plates. It's rumored Groudon is a ground type. I'm a water type, strong against the ground type. My Hydro Pump will put Groudon down in one shot. I'll join the party too. It's Octillery! She's Team Constrictor's leader. She's known for persistent and clingy attacks. She ensnares foes with her tentacles and headbutts them. She'd be nasty to face in any battle of endurance. Darlings, when I see a tough Pokemon, I want to tangle with them. Say, how about not forgetting me? Wow, Golem! He's the most brutal out of Team Rumble Rock. His body is rock hard. He's supposed to be able to withstand huge explosions without taking damage. If Groudon's awakened underground, that suits me fine. I'll use my Rock Throw to keep it buried underground. Oh, Blastoise, Octillery, and Golem! No one could complain about your selection. We will have these three rescuers head underground. Yeah, good choice! You're representing us. Make us proud. Let's go. Win it for us. Save Alakazam's team. See? They look pretty tough, eh? Let them handle things. Okay, I guess we can't say anything, Nicole. I mean, for type advantage, they're good. I wish we could have gone too, but that's just too bad. We'll let Blastoise's team take care of things underground. We'll keep giving it our best in rescue work. So, just for full disclosure, it's been about an hour of recording. I have about 4 minutes of content. Because that cutscene just would not appear. And the other thing that is supposed to be story-based is just not showing up. It's just not. And I don't get it. But now, basically, our job is to complete 3 missions. So, I'm going to be back after about another 30 minutes of recording! I want dinner really badly. The next morning, about fucking time. I'm guessing earthquake. There's been so many quakes lately. I wonder when they'll settle down. Nicole, there's a commotion at the square. A lot of Pokemon have already gathered there. Let's go to the square right now. Sorry, I'm a little tired. It's been over an hour. Hey, Lombre, what's up here? Hey, Kamina, well... You should just go see for yourself. Oh. Look, it's Blastoise! Shiftry, what's going on here? They were wiped out in the underground dungeon. You're kidding! Oh, that place. It's rough, seriously. We couldn't get far enough to even see Groudon. I don't want to ever go back to a place that bad. It appears the dungeon underground is far worse than we'd imagined. What fools! That's what you get for trying the impossible. Gengar! Why don't you shut up? This is about saving Alakazam's team. We have to try. You really find thinking hard, don't you? Even if they look smart compared to you. It's too much. Even Blastoise went down. It's gotta be awful tough. Who'd want to go to a dungeon that dangerous? There's no way I can't go. I burn too easily. I can't take earthquakes. It'd be like going and knowing full well we'd get wiped out. Everyone... You see? Even they finally seem to understand their situation, Keke. My Leafy fans would burn up. Even Shiftry. Get over it! Don't expect to be rewarded just because you tried. Sometimes it's better to wise up and give up. Huh? Did I say something profound? Nicole, I don't know anymore. What should we do? Even if it's impossible, should we still try and rescue Alakazam? Let's go. Yes. Yeah, you're right. All right, Nicole. Everyone listen. We're going to rescue Alakazam's team. What? What did they say? Hey, who are they? Can't say I know them. It's Team Titans. They're well known around these parts. Team Titans? You mean the lot who were suspected of involvement in the Ninetales legend? I heard about that. Weren't they, like, living like fugitives until recently? Can they handle it? They don't look very tough. Sure, the rescue might be too much for us to handle, but we're still a rescue team. I wanted to help Pokemon that were suffering from the natural disasters. That's why we started up our rescue team. That's why I want to rescue Alakazam's team more than anything. Never giving up. That's what Team Titans takes its pride in. You really aren't very bright, are you? Why don't you do like everyone else and wise up? No. Kamina is right. Okay. That's right, I wasn't thinking straight out of fear. Nihilism loses! We all forgot the most important thing. We are rescue teams. Pride. We have it too. Pride as rescuers. Have you lost your senses? Why wouldn't you listen to this, that clown, and worse, be persuaded? Why go if you're facing certain defeat? Is that so? We've only failed once. Blastoise. This is no time to be lying around. Yay! Yes, no more wallowing in woe is me self-pity. If we give up, that's how it ends. Not for me. Octillery and Golem, too. You lot, that wasn't the tune you were whistling a little while. Aye, that's right. There've got to be ways we can get through. If we all pull together, we'll be sure to find a way. We'll conquer the dungeon by having all the rescue teams cooperate. Roar! Are you dreaming? Don't say I didn't warn you when you get into a world of pain. Thank you, Kamina. You stopped us from throwing away the most important thing we have, pride. My thanks from all of us. Everyone, it's time to get to work. Let's show them what we rescue teams are really about. Well, we can now go to that dungeon. Yep. Yeah, get ready. So this is point of no return. The dungeon's pretty hard. Lots of fire and ground types. Yep. Got some more text. It's pretty good. Pretty much what you want to bring is healing items, max elixirs, and food items. And reviver seeds. You want to bring a bit. Items are kind of limited. So I'm just going to do this. There'll be one more cut, and then we're going to get into that freaking dungeon about damn time. Am I right? Oh, I wish you could take out more than one of some items at once. Link box might not be bad. And there we go, just these. Okay. And we are off. Finally. 1 hour, 17 minutes later into recording. Sorry for harping on that, it's annoying. Yeah, good night's sleep, roll out tomorrow. I don't think we get a... Oh, we do get a dream sequence. I'm in that dream again. Gardevoir. It's tomorrow, isn't it? That you take to that underground dungeon. Yes, they make it sound like one terrible place. I wonder if we'll be okay. You will be fine. I am certain that you will succeed, Nicole. You have my support, please. Go with strength. I will, thank you. I'm feeling a little braver now. I will go for it. By the way, Gardevoir, do you know what it's like underground? Or what Groudon is like? No, I'm sorry to say. I can't envision it. Okay, I thought maybe you knew something the way you said it. No, I only wanted to give you some encouragement. I'm sorry. No, that's fine too. I'm happy you tried to cheer me up. Thank you. But there is one thing that I can foresee. Your role is coming to its end, little by little. My role is ending? You became a Pokemon in order to fulfill a certain role. And that role brought you here. Now that role is finally drawing to its conclusion. Gardevoir, tell me, what is my role? Why did I become a Pokemon? When the time comes, I think I can tell you when this adventure is finished. Au revoir. The next morning. Fucking finally. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be upset, but it's late. I haven't had dinner yet. I've been doing this for an hour because of things not going my way. I'm doing this fucking dungeon. Gardevoir said she will tell me everything when the adventure is over. Is going underground the adventure she meant? Will she tell me if we rescue Alakazam's team? Hey! What, are you stunned? Let's go already! Let's fucking go! Oh, this is cool. I actually love lava on the GBA. It's always done great. So this is it. The underground cavern where Groudon is. Look at the flowing streams of lava. It wouldn't surprise me if this dungeon is scorching hot. Other rescue teams should already be inside. Let's get in there and give it our best. Welcome to hell. Whoops, wrong move. Ho! There's a lot of ground, a lot of rock, a lot of fire types. This is one of those moments where this setup of having a grass and a water type is actually pretty optimal because, well, we don't have to suffer through weird typings. Like, imagine if you were a fire type here. Like, a fire type here would probably have a rougher time than a grass and water type. Ooh, what's this? Taunt. You're useless. Gray Gummy. You're not so useless, because I can eat you. So, as you can guess, this is a 2-tier dungeon. Groudon's at the bottom. Let's get there. Hi, Nidoking. The Nidoking of the crop. Bam. Try and get as much experience as you can. I've gained a few levels, as you can most likely tell. And I think I'm going to cover something early. After you beat the game, you can recruit some of the legendary Pokemon. It's a huge pain, and often requires going through incredibly tough dungeons multiple times because they have a very low recruit rate. And it's incredibly brutal and time-consuming, and I'm not doing that, because fuck that. I've been recording for almost an hour and a half, and we're just getting to the actual episode. That's a dead end. I can tell. Oh, wow, it was right there. But yeah, you kind of want to blitz these dungeons, because they have everything up to this point, including monster houses. And monster houses here would be brutal. You want to be incredibly careful, try to conserve as much PP, in which case that means use up all your moves. I brought a link box in case it just gets to the point where I need to just have Bullet Seed by itself. So I unlinked Razor Leaf, and that pretty much lets me actually play Thunderbolt. Holy butts. Wow, already, damn. Thunderbolt's a really good move, guys. Like, Thunderbolt is super good. But as per usual, there is a halfway point. Like I said, I'm just going to be blitzing this because I am more than high enough level. This is recommended to be about, like, 23-ish? Like, you're expected to be mid-20s here. Oh, shit. Silver Spike, those are I think, the best throwing weapon? It's really hard to say. I don't rightly know. But this is where you will get a lot of good Pokemon. And Arbok's down. The only upside I can give of some of these later dungeons is that they become great EXP grinding spots. Because you're getting 200 a pop. Imagine a monster house. That's a few thousand. Because that would just be like 10 enemies just dropping on your head. And yes, they will show up in different rooms regardless. Oh my god, that's a Mawile. Mawile, I love you. Mawile is one of my favorite Pokemon. Just... And yes, this one... If you've been watching the Nuzlocke and heard some of my other favorites, this one's actually viable competitively. Rip Butterfree, rip Skitty. Just rip everything, because I love a bunch of non-competitive Pokemon. Okay, I should... The difficulty will start ramping up here. Be really careful of monster houses. I'm getting lucky and spawning close to the stairs. Oh, that's a Macargo. Slugma and Macargo are some of the worst fire types in Pokemon. Because they have great physical defense, but they can be killed by one water move or one ground move, regardless. They're not good Pokemon. I know Team 4-Star would probably string me up by the guts for saying it to their face, but they're not good, fam. Oh my god, I just... Die, Snake! Okay. Also, I changed Kamina to actually, like, follow me and, actually be useful. Oh my god. Yeah, Macargo, you're not a tank. If you were a tank, you'd be useful, but you're not a tank, so you're useless. You have a really bad typing of Fire Rock. Oh my god, I hate Yawn. Just punch me. Oh my gosh. Also, because I took a leave because I didn't want to do a dungeon I had done like 3 times now, I lost pretty much every item. Bullet seed, blah. And I think this is actually the halfway point. No? Probably one more. Yeah. And bang. Okay. Oh, there's a Rhyhorn. Oh my god. Oh, this is a lot of items. Apples are very rare here, just so you know. They're not the most reliable food source here in Firetown. Oh, come on, this has to be really close to the midpoint. Oh, I only have like 9 hunger left. Eat. This is why you actually do bring gummies and apples, because they keep you from dying. Because once your hunger meter goes down all the way, you will actually just start taking damage over time. Wow, that was 500 experience. Totally doing that. That's a good move to have. Okay. Switch on. Oh, come on. How many freaking floors are... Oh, God, no. Coming to no. Don't leave me. Oh, wait, Stun Spore goes all around me, so they're all asleep now. Bang. 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 And bang, bang. Woo! 28. That's tight. Come back here. Get wrecked, Golem. Oh, hey, you found the stairs. Come on. Give me the halfway point. Give me the halfway point. Oh my god. Oh dear. God, how many floors are in here? I'm just looking this up. 23 floors. Jesus Christ. No, I need my PP back. That's not fun. Get wrecked, Sand Slash! Get shit on! Oh wow, I do actually like the color palettes here. I think it's really cool. It feels like it's molten rock. So 3 more floors on the midway point. Oh Jesus, I get scared whenever I see a big room like this because it typically means Monster House, and when they're in big rooms like this, it's like 30 enemies. Like, it's actually a nightmare. Okay. So, yeah, there's just a lot of fire and rock types for the most part, but it really goes ground-centric here. It's very weird, to be completely honest. Like, I get that it's Groudon, and Groudon is a ground type. I mean, for God's sake, it's Groudon. Hi, Onyx. You look really derpy. You look really derpy. Holy shit. I love it. Oh! Fuck you! Fuck you, then! And we're at the halfway point. The pit is 3 floors, as with most of these. Save your adventure here. Groudon can be a shit. The pit, the Magma Cavern pit, is mostly Onyx and Steelix. In fact, I think it's entirely Onyx and Steelix. To the point where you would not be mistaken if it was just Onyx and Steelix's home, which I guess if you're big into Pokemon lore shows just how deep you are in the earth, because it's where rock becomes as hard as steel. That Protect coming in handy. Just hit it. Thank you. So we have to get through one more floor after this. Oh, we're here! I thought it was more. I wonder where we are. I know we've come pretty far. What? Quake! Whew, it's settled down. Hey, Nicole, over there! Hey, snap out of it! What's happened here? We challenged Groudon and wiped out. Groudon? It crushed us. Wait, what about Alakazam? Where did Alakazam go? Alakazam is still battling Groudon. Nicole, we've got to hurry. Be careful. Okay, that was just a midpoint. Oh, no, here he is. Oh, Alakazam, are you okay? So it's you. Stay back. This opponent is no laughing matter. Rawr! Here it comes. Coming? Where? Ah! Alakazam! Well, he's fucking dead. Is he maybe knocked out? Darn it, it's our turn next. But I'm not going down without a fight. Roar! I'm Groudon! I'm gonna cheat. Bullet Seed. Groudon has 500 HP. I want you to understand, this is just how broken Bullet Seed can be. Spread out. So I'm doing at least 100 damage a hit. Unfortunately, because of Sunny Day, which is Groudon's ability Drought. And there you go, he's down. That fight can be rough, especially if he just hits you. I think he has like Earthquake or something. Again, I've been getting very lucky with these bosses. I have no idea why they just appear here. Look, it's Alakazam! Charizard and Tyranitar, too! Urgh. Did you do it? Groudon? Are you alright? Yes, fine. We will be fine, but we must get out immediately. What about Groudon? Will it be okay? Your concern is unneeded. It will awaken soon enough. It had lost control only because it was enraged from having its sleep disturbed. It should calm down. Another quake! Out! Quickly! Running. Having calmed Groudon, Nicole's team left the dungeon and returned to Pokemon Square together with Alakazam's team. That was a long time. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below about what your favorite legendary Pokemon is. Pledge $1 on Patreon to get access to the series a week early. We're nearing the finale, folks. Next time on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, we'll be going to the final dungeon. This is it. This is the finale. Tune in next time, and let's let the good times roll.